Well, here I am again. It's Tuesday, April 19th, about noon here in Texas. Now, I realize I've been missing now for, about a week. I got to be real honest with you folks. I wasn't sure I was going to come back. Had a lot on my mind, had a lot of things, personal issues that were working against me really hard. I'm not going to sit here and try to convince myself even that they're all resolved, because they're not. But I've come to the conclusion that there's some things you just can't do anything about. You just either live with them, forget about them, blow them off, or get them out of your life. And I'm working on that. Has nothing to do with the blog, has nothing to do with my wife. God, I don't know where I'd be without that woman. In any case, there's a lot of things going on in the TexasFred world. But even though I haven't been blogging for the last week or so, there's a lot of things that I've been paying attention to. And I guess today is going to be that day I kind of go off on it. First thing I want to point out is the Democrats are idiots. I mean, I know that we've pointed this out before. I know that anyone with, more than 4 or 5 brain cells is aware that the Democrats are basically idiots. They're concerned about gender issues. They're concerned about people being offended because someone took a piece of chalk and wrote on a sidewalk, Trump 2016. My God, they panicked. The Democrats panicked because someone wrote a little, or not wrote, but drew a little symbol on a sidewalk that says Trump 2016. So now they all have to run off to their appropriate bathroom and have a good cry, I guess. I don't know what the hell they do. And then look for their safe zone. Their safe zone. Personally, everywhere I go in this world is a safe zone. I carry a gun. I stay aware. I look around. I figure out what's happening. And I don't go wandering blindly into a situation that can get me or my wife hurt. That's the way you do it if you're a conservative, a grown man or a woman. You take care of business. You protect yourself, you protect your home, you protect your family. You don't worry about some safe zone. You make your own safe zone and you defend it, and you dare some SOB to cross your line. But what do we get? An agenda from the Democrats that is pushing for gender neutral bathrooms so that the homosexuals and the perverts can hang out, the males in the little girl's bathroom, the females God knows where. Sick bunch of bastards. And the only thing that I can see that the Democrats have done, and done successfully, is push these liberal agendas off and make it almost look like it's normal, like they care about what the hell's going on. They don't care. If they cared, they would look at Chicago, Baltimore, Detroit, places that are ruined, to say the very least. There's not a whole lot you can do with places like that. New Orleans is not much better. Anything that's been under Democratic control for any length of time is pretty much gone to the dogs. I apologize to dogs. You're better than that. There's nearly 80,000 Syrian refugees that have been brought into America by the Obama administration. That's a lot of Syrian refugees. Now, I've seen the pictures of these refugees, and for the most part, most of them are male. Most of them are between the ages of 18 and maybe 35 to 40. None of them look like refugees. They're all pretty damn healthy, well-dressed, well-built, and they look like they might be well-trained military people, soldiers, whatever they may be, jihadists. I don't believe that they're refugees running from persecution. I just don't. But we have them. Now, all of these safe zones and gender issues, I believe, are nothing more than just sleight of hand, shadow movements that are being done for a reason. And that reason is to try to deflect interest and deflect attention from the real subject, and that being the true condition of this nation and what's going on behind our backs, under the table, whatever. It's they'd love to have that 80,000 or so Syrian refugees just forgotten about, like it didn't happen, like they're just going to assimilate into the American society and our way of life, and they're going to swear allegiance to the Constitution, and they're going to start going to First Baptist or First Methodist or wherever, and they're not going to remain as whatever they are, whether it's Muslim, whatever they call themselves, ISIS, whoever, whatever. Their intent is to kill you and me and every other free American in this nation if they can, or to make us surrender to them and acquiesce our freedoms to them and force us to swear allegiance to Allah. Allahu Akbar, right? Yeah, well, my buddies, they've got it right. Aloha Snack Bar. I'm not swearing allegiance to anything other than this nation. Watch what happens. Pay attention to your surroundings. Don't focus on any one particular issue. I realize that this gender thing it's a pretty important issue for a lot of people. It is for me. I don't want to have some pervert weenie wagger going to the bathroom with my granddaughter or my wife or my daughters or your wife or daughters or granddaughters. Personally, that's the kind of thing that'll get a pervert shot. Is that a threat? Not in any way. It's a solemn promise. Don't focus on any one issue. Don't fall for the deflections. And trust me, Obama and company are using these gender issues to deflect your thoughts and your focus from real world issues. Starvation, disease, hunger, terrorism, a renewed blast of cold, and I don't mean climate, I'm talking about Cold War. Look at what Russia's done lately with their flybys of the United States destroyer in open international waters. Look at what happened recently when Russia had a couple of fighter jets buzz an intelligence plane. Yeah, it was an intelligence plane, but the way they go about it, we're gathering intelligence, yes, but it was an unarmed plane. And they buzzed it like they were going to try to shoot it down. Those are the real issues. We as a nation, we as a people, we either focus and regain our power as a world power, or we lose everything we have. After 7 years of Obama, he's been successful in taking away the powers. He's been successful in giving in to the Russians and to the Muslims. And we either stand and fight as one people, or we lose it all. We all have personal issues. I've been fighting some myself. But just because I have personal issues, that doesn't mean that I can't engage in another direction in a very big hurry. I hope you feel the same way, my friends. I hope you'll stand shoulder to shoulder as we either save this nation or lose it. But my idea is if we lose America, we're going to lose it fighting. I'm not going to sit back and watch as some ignorant Yahoo, America hating Muslim that has conned the Democrats into electing him president, not once, twice. That's stupidity. We either fight under the same banner or we die. Yeah, well, there's some really pleasant thoughts for you. I hope this gets to the right people. I hope the folks that need to hear this hear it and listen and understand it. I'm not threatening anyone. I'm not trying to scare you. I'm telling you the truth. It's that simple. We either stand together or we die. How many ways can you say it? Don't let the Democrats fool you. Don't let people like Hillary Clinton and Bernie Sanders fool you. They're not Democrats. Hell, Democrats used to be pretty good folks back about 50 years ago. Today, the Democratic Party is nothing more than a communist/socialist cluster. You notice I didn't use that F-bomb, but you can figure out where I'm going with that. They're socialists. They're communists. They're no better than the Nazi Party was prior to World War II. My fear is it's going to take World War III to unseat them and the Muslims. My other fear is I'm too damn old to go fight the big ones. That's a young fellow's game. All us old guys can do is stay home and fire shots from behind bushes and stuff. Oh well, we do what we got to do. God bless America. God bless Texas. And each and every one of you, I want you to know my intentions are good. My heart is with you and this nation. I'm TexasFred. And I'm going to keep coming right back. I might get down ever so often, but I'm not going to be out. I'll play throw the dirt on me. Y'all have a good day.